Hello, this is a timeless reading meant to find you whenever it finds you. So we'll ask, Spirit, what is the message for the person who's watching this right now? What is the information we are meant to know, and what is the message we are supposed to relay? All right, so the first cards we have are the Tower, Seven of Swords, keyword is futility, and Prince of Discs. Okay. I see that you encountered something incredibly destructive recently, and you're wondering why this occurred. I feel like this is something that you saw coming in slow motion, like you saw this happening in a predictable steps, yet still it surprises you that this occurred. I see that this is something that is both destructive but also healing in a certain way. It's very confusing. It feels like something is empty, but that emptiness is being filled almost at the same time. I'm gonna get a few more cards to clarify this. So, Spirit, can you tell me a bit more about the Tower? Why is this Tower here? Okay, in my mind's eye, I see a leaf being cut off, but then like regenerating. I see a tree being pruned, but that pruning made way for better branches and healthier branches. Okay, so to clarify the Tower, we have the Queen of Cups and the Magician. This thing that fell apart, I want you to ask yourself, did you want it to fall apart? Like, did you sit back and allow this thing to occur because you knew it was actually good for you? I'm not saying this with any judgment. I'm saying that maybe this difficult thing that occurred, this thing that you're letting go of, you knew this whole time it wasn't right for you. And maybe in some way, you were ready for it to fall. You were ready for it to come apart because you were ready to rebuild yourself. It does still feel heavy or difficult, but I see some type of optimism within you. Like, you're still looking forward, and I don't know how to describe it. It's like if you were to imagine a physical tower, your tower, falling in front of your eyes, instead of panicking and worrying about it, I see that you're approaching this from a grounded perspective, and immediately as it falls, you're just like, okay, and you start picking up the pieces and you start putting it back together properly. It feels quite remarkable, like you're healing from this so fast. So, I want to ask, Spirit, can you tell me about why the Seven of Swords was here? I guess these two cards wanted to pop up together. You got the Three of Swords, keyword here is sorrow, and Nine of Cups, keyword here is happiness. Okay, so for the majority of you, For the person I'm speaking to right now, this does look like a breakup. It looks like someone that you were emotionally connected with. It could be romantically, but also platonically. Someone that you cared for. It's like you ended things, or they ended things, or things just fell apart, and you've matured. You've gotten to the point where you're like, okay, and you've just moved past it, or you are easily able to move past it. Honestly, good for you. Normally, these cards feel difficult to read, or how do I say this? Whenever there's something regarding a breakup, I often feel like it's difficult to discuss. But when I'm talking about this with you, I feel like you already know the pains of it, and it's not as painful as someone might think. Anyways, we're gonna move forward because I don't want to make any assumptions in a reading like this about who you are specifically. But generally, please know that whatever you've gone through was for your benefit, and genuinely it does help you, and you have a lot of resources to help you, especially internally. So I want to ask a little bit about what we can end on, or if there's anything else I'm supposed to speak on. Oh, we have 3 cards that popped up. We have the Fool, the Empress, and the Knight of Swords. They said, don't be afraid to put yourself out there again, to be open, to be vulnerable. I think that your healing process has been really fast, and you're being asked to remember yourself. And normally you wouldn't want to rush these types of things, especially the healing process, but I can already tell that you've healed from this quite a bit. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there, especially if you honestly do feel like you've been healed, or like you're ready to start anew again. It's not too soon, and in fact, you are whole as you are now. You are ready. So that's everything that I have here for you. If this resonated with you, please let me know. And until next time, bye-bye.